10 hot topics, we have to start off with the flourishing of Peyton Manning. He's having a great year. The top candidate in a lot of people's MVP race. To think that he just came from a surgery. A lot of people on the fence with him, but he had confidence in himself, knowing that he's one of the great regular season quarterbacks. And it looks like a lot of old things become new because you have Peyton Manning flourishing while Eli Manning looks woeful. I'll shift over and talk more about the NFC later on, but going back to Peyton Manning, John Elway gave him the confidence, and the team obviously looks much better with him under the helm rather than Tim Tebow. Moving on, you have his former team, the Indianapolis Colts. Now that's even a bigger surprise to me that Andrew Luck is looking great out there under them. I wanted to give the Rookie of the Year award automatically to RG3, but Andrew Luck is making a strong push. Both of their stats do match up pretty equally. RG3 has maybe a couple of better stats, obviously rushing in addition to passing, but the record speaks for itself on Andrew Luck's side. They're 7-3 now, and they're looking to make some strong noise in the playoffs, in addition to actually pulling for their coach Chuck Pagano with him being diagnosed. Moving on, you have Adrian Peterson. What a great year. Him and Peyton Manning are just coming back from injuries, but both of them at the top of my leaderboard, at least in the MVP racing. They're going to have to give both of these gentlemen an award, whether it be Offensive Player of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year, or MVP. Stout season by both gentlemen. The Vikings, I don't really have them making the playoffs as the season will transpire. Their offense is still a little shaky to me, and their defense does have a couple of ripples. Let's shift over to the grand finale, and where I'll give you guys a sneak peek at what my playoffs will look like before the season even ends. So this week we'll break down the NFC, starting off with the Chicago Bears in the NFC North. I have them obviously making the playoffs, having a good year. They did lose to the Texans, but still Jay Cutler, Brandon Marshall are looking great out there. And you can't talk enough about this defense from Urlacher to Manning. And their defense is an offense in how many turnovers they force in this 2 touchdowns. Also in that division making the playoffs, you have the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers, obviously, speaks for itself, brand name. The team is doing well. The defense does need to step it up with Clay Matthews and allowing too many points. Shifting over to the woeful NFC East. From looking from the best division to now the worst division, the teams in this division really haven't shown any silver lining. The Eagles losing another horrible game against the Cowboys, and I think the Cowboys are actually going to take the division. The Giants do stand top, but I think the Romo will actually pull things off. The defense really is a good defense under Ryan, and unfortunately they've had some bad calls here and there in addition to Romo just throwing too many interceptions. But as the season goes on, December really is their month that they're going to find out what they're going to do or not. Moving over to the NFC West, I have one team coming out of that division. That's just the San Francisco 49ers. Everyone's thinking that the Seattle Seahawks will make the playoffs. I'm not really pulling in for them too much. I think that Brandon Tate has been a great year, sensational season. Obviously Russell Wilson as well. Please do look out. Even though he will not win Rookie of the Year, I do think that he's having a great, phenomenal season for being a first-year quarterback. Like I said, the 49ers under Alex Smith and Gore and the stout defense, they will be taking that. And going over to the NFC South, obviously you have 2 teams coming out of here. The most obvious is the Atlanta Falcons. They did lose their first game, but I do obviously see Matt Ryan getting his first win in the playoffs this year. So hopefully we'll see how the young Matt does. And a surprise that we have is the New Orleans Saints. We have the New Orleans Saints making the playoffs under Drew Brees. They're on a 3-game winning streak right now. And I think everything will pull in for them. They're really doing well. Their offense is coming back. And I think as everything goes in, they're just going to hit the right buttons at the right time. But that's it for the NFC playoff picture. Next week, we have the AFC playoff picture. For me and my handler, Jay Walters _ 24. For more coverage on football, everything gridiron, deepcoverage.com. Over and out.